But one of the orcs survived long enough to send news to the queen. And she sent her most able commander. On the road to Nalga, the party was opposed by the forces of Ashvier. The queen has sent me to stop you, impostor! That's the Princess Lysar, the daughter of the queen, and her successor. I'm no impostor. It seems that your mother has lied to you. This is treason! Your lies will perish with you! There is no use in reasoning. She will only understand one thing, the almighty power that is Alduin, the World Eater. To arms! Force Lysar's surrender. This is one of those fights where, strategy actually does matter heavily in this one. So, Lysar, one of the human factions, and the Deuteragonist? I don't remember, no, Deuteragonist is protagonist related. The Dragon of Ashvier, I believe? I can actually see what description of her is. Princess. And she also has leadership. And a bunch of very, very annoying units. In fact, very quickly you're going to notice a couple things about it. About this fight that no one is going to be a big fan of. But we have our three lords, of which all of whom cannot die, because if any of them perish, we'll just cry internally. Delphador and Lin, or Linin, will be heading on in. Who are we going to recall, you might ask? And unfortunately, Conrad can't actually hit up any of the buildings. So we're going to just leave it here. So she's got primarily melee units, or human units, with her. Cavalrymen, which we've seen before, all the way back in, I think, the second mission. Duelists, who have some very unique abilities. Let me actually pull up their ability, because this is going to become important later. Skirmishers, ignore zones of control. You can already see where this is going. She also has mages. Lots of mages. There's so much burst damage that's going to come out and fight us on this turn that it's going to make our head spin. However, we're not going to falter. Or I guess I should say we have no reason to falter, because we have the power of our God and Lord BrainBoy 20 on our side, who will surely bring us all to victory. I should get more mages, though. Oh well. We're gonna split up our forces as time goes on, and they're going to head to their respective regions. As we're going to need to do our best to take control over this area and hold it, as she's going to funnel all her troops towards us. I forget how quick those skirmishers can move. Alright, you both get out here. You can grab this, and I don't think anyone can contest it, except... No, no one can contest it. So Zarok, you're going to go grab it, simply because the AI will prioritize trying to take it back. Moramimu will go join Zarok, and you'll also have basically the God Squad with you, of all our highest level casters, and otherwise to basically do a caster duel. And at your back, you're also going to have an assassin in case you happen to fail, Zarok. Don't fail me. Trust me. Won't end well for you. We're also going to send slightly less powerful units, but in a greater number up north. You hit the trees and stop, so as long as I'm not on the edge of the trees, we'll be fine. Don't fail me, Zarok. Understand that statement, and you will be well. All good and all well. For the time being, Conrad will also go join the God Squad. and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so that's your game. So we're going to want to back you up to here, thereabouts. Direction, here, because no one can reach you from this point. Delphador will go on inside the forest. Where did the skirmisher go? Okay, the skirmishers and duelists are going off in their own directions. Balin's going to be down here, but he's not really going to move from that point, because he's got another objective to handle. Our Grand Knight, who is basically the real tank that's going to be down here, is going to get prepared. And we'll just set up our assassins and heavier gank squad into the forest. I call them both gank squads, but that's partially because, based upon what they're doing, we can actually kind of divide their forces in a way that is favorable to us. Do we have anyone else to move? Yes, we do. We'll bring like a few low-level characters here because they can go in and try to last-hit people to level up. As we all know, Wesnoth really doesn't like me. Suck, I can already tell. So you're going to go out of your way to fight, and as planned, they're splitting up. And because these people are all lawful, we can kind of hold them where they're at. I kind of want Balin to sit here, because there is a reason for it, but as of right now, eh. So where can you guys all reach? None of you can reach particularly far, and you are making a ton of mages, but all your highest level units are currently gone from there, so I guess I can handle it. No, you undo your movement. I want you to go somewhere else. I want you to go here in case they decide to get real cheeky with our wizard. That's a lot of shots. That's a lot of shots. Yeah, let's do it. Talk about last hits. Can Cleanse come in and cleanse this place in fire? Well, good enough. Only 2 people can attack, and you're probably going to die. Thankfully, no one can reach you because she didn't bring out too many horsemen. In the meantime, to prevent shenanigans, we'll move our horsemen down here. Have a fighter backing him up in the woodland so no one can surround him. Can they see the assassin? Yes, he doesn't actually have ambush. Alright. Move these people up north. Zarok, who's also kind of tanky, except not really. No, he just hits hard. Will be up here because no one can reach him. I realize my mistake now. I only brought 1 healer here in the form of Morimimu, but I guess the double healers down here will have to suffice. Where to have you? Move twice. Yeah, I'm going to move you down in this direction. Mostly because no one can attack the hero. And with that, we can have Darglen ready to assault the people that cross this river. And we'll have a small group of people form up on Zalrock to ensure that nothing bad happens. Move you up here. Okay, so no one can actually make it to this tile, so Morimimu can just sit here and be perfectly safe. And Conrad can sit here while we have our 2 assassins basically sit here and lie in wait. Okay, correction. Flare can't sit there because Flare can get attacked. And we want to do the attack first. We want to decide how this engagement goes. Even though we kind of are in a rush to go after the princess so she stops summoning more units. Alright. I guess we're good, unless I forgot something. No, I didn't. Good. Alright, so she's sending in her skirmishers. You run away. Of course, our units get attacked with the full brunt of everything they could possibly muster. However, that's not too crazy to discuss. Interesting, actually. I'm going to put the Shide, or not the Shide, we're going to Archer up the Horseman, fail because this is this game that we're all discussing here. It's just kind of normal. And I'm going to try to melee you to death, which fails miserably. But then I'm going to use some Sorcerer's Power. The reason I'm checking this... no, she can't make it. That's fine, he's not going to move because he needs to heal. The sheer amount of attacks that are going to be going out here, I'm going to actually pull our forces back, with the exception of the hero. This is meant to just be a diversionary force, and to also capture stuff to the north, because, you know, we always need money, because, well, what don't we? Ballin, claim this. Oceana, you get to run away more. There's a lot of skirmishers and a lot of mages. Like, oh my god, there are a lot of mages. Vergwin. Thankfully, even if the mages stack up, there can be, if I put you here, a maximum of about 2 people who can hit you. Ignoring the skirmishers. No. For the love of... Wait, why do you have 2 saber attacks? Hang on. Oh, that's the damage multiplier. Okay. Sorry, I went a little bit crazy for a moment. Undo. What? Oh. Do I want to just punch you in the face? Honestly, with starting off with Flare, Flare is a very tanky person, and would exert enough zones of control to save our person from moving if he could hit a single attack. Now we got that bad luck out of the way. That's only a 30%, which you all know that Wesnoth is just going to say, haha, no. Please, backstab! Successfully! What the hell is wrong with you? Can I, like, attack you and be mostly okay? At least we're getting all our bad luck out on this one duelist. Jesus. Yeah, you can't go and attack anyone here who's wounded, so just get the surround and keep working at him. So I want to save our spellcasters. I want to save our spellcasters for their spellcasters, and I kind of want to hit their spellcaster now who's just out in the open. Knowing us, well, we're not going to get lucky enough to do that, considering what this game loves to do to me. I've already handled everything up north, and unfortunately we can't go and purchase new units. I guess I can leave Conrad here, for the sake of Conrad actually getting the ability to attack. Or assisting others with being able to attack. And then I guess we'll try to get lucky. You never want that to be a part of the plan, but... Talk about a whole load of nothing. Zarok, can you hit them? You know what, Zarok, I am perfectly content with that. It is so rare for you to actually successfully hit something in this game, apparently, that I'm just going to say, you know what, have fun. Have at. No, I don't want to clear map labels. So that's you down, although that did kind of bait Delphador out. And I just realized you can't attack a single person now because where Zarok's positioned. Oh well. We can try to get lucky with the Holy Sword. Which, I mean, I guess we do kind of get lucky with. I don't trust our Enchantress to live. But I'm going to have to risk it because I wanted to get into this town. Because this town actually provides decent cover and defense. And it prevents this man from moving in. Which is good for us. You, on the other hand, because lol, I ignore zones of control, I'll just send in a sacrificial lamb to try to prevent you from actually moving too far. Alright. Everyone around here was going to get a small burst of healing, you're good in the town, and so you're more well defended than others. This is probably about the best situation we could be in. Alright, you attack Delphador, which is kind of expected. And there's another skirmisher successfully killed. Can you not be okay. It's fine. We lose more fancy units. Wesnoth has never been a fair game. Oi! Die already. You have an 80% chance to hit on the lance charge. And really, I just want you to kill this one. Thank you, Zarok, for being consistently decent at your job. Unlike the vast majority of these people. I want to go back and grab this, but at the same time I also want to get our medics up here, so I'm going to go across the bridge, which will trigger the first secret event of this area. At least I thought it did. You're going to head back through here. Our sharpshooter will claim this town. Or maybe the event doesn't trigger in normal difficulty. I'm not sure. Who can move, who can't? A lot of people can move, and a sorceress is a very tempting target. So we'll see if we can convince this fencer to go after our sorceress. Alright, Delphador, please. Thank you. You might actually level up before the end of this campaign, and that's a very scary, scary thought. Do I want to Morningstar this person? Yes, with how few enemies that are actually here, yes, I'll actually go Morningstar you. With Flare to give Flare a little bit of experience, and the fact that it's one of the best damaging attacks that we've got, which leads us to this situation. Oh wait, Conrad's level 3. I didn't even realize. I thought I was going to go get levels on Conrad, but no, I didn't even realize I put him at max level. You can tell how long I've been away from this game. I love you, but this game hates me. So I would love to risk it. I would so love to risk it, but at the same time, just go in and Holy Sword. Because I want Moremimu to level up to Lord of Light. Alright, our assassin's not going to be in a good way. But we can put our scout down here to claim this town. And then we can threaten for claiming more stuff in future turns. Actually, we can leave our sorceress here, who's a good enough defender on their own. And then we'll just threaten shenanigans for next turn, with leaving Abco basically out in the open and exposed. Alright, is there anything else? Right, we have the two Chuckles down here, just doing their own thing, capturing towns and villages. Ballin, you're going to return again. If I'm correct, this will make sense later. You really don't like Delphador. Like, I understand. But you really do not like Delphador. So now it's the middle of the day, so we have our lawful units gaining a ton of power and attack strength. Our assassin, who's not useful right now, is just going to go hide. Lufar, how good are you? You are a level 1 cavalryman, so we could probably one-shot you if our Grand Knight can do well enough. You have first strike on your spear. No, I'm not going to threaten to lose Zalrock over this. Instead, can I actually have you just walk up and stab Marianne? Yes, you can. Depressing. But not absurd. We're going to claim this township, and right now we have access to the vast majority of stuff on her side of the field. That doesn't reveal what I thought it was going to reveal. So in this case, we'll move our defenders, or our attackers, up here to a somewhat safe distance, because you can go and attack the Scheid, or you can go do something else with your life. And we'll send our sorceress up here to go support them. I don't want Darglen to risk dying to any of these forces, so we're not going to send him in just yet. I so want to kill you with the lightning bolts. And we succeed. Just cut the mage down. I'll move our knight up behind you. Zalrock, for all his work, can run in and intercede on the white mage. Because you're not attacking, you're going to have a ludicrous amount of health in case they decide to attack you. And your reactionary strike one-shots both of them, so they're most likely going to ignore you, in favor of basically anything else. And I'll even put our Enchantress out here, with the Fugitive being here to provide adequate defenses to ensure that if they attack anyone, they're not going to attack the White Mage, who will just heal you up afterwards. I know that in Wesnoth, should is a very dangerous word, but I'll just have to deal with that. Oceana, claim this. We now have a decent amount of towns, and are now making bank. Alright, his turn ends because of ambushed. That's right. I do this. We're gonna move our assassin up. Our assassin, I would love to backstab, but I guess I'll have to just deal with poison knives. It's lawful is the problem. Yeah, I suppose that worked. Zalrock, do you want to one-shot a fencer? Yes, Zalrock does indeed want to one-shot a fencer. Morimimu, Dormammu, I need you to deal a little bit of damage to the spearman, as there's an Enchantress who I want to level. There's an Enchantress who I want to level. anything coming down south? No, they're all focused defending on their eastern flank. So we're going to throwing knife, get a little bit of experience, and move Delphador up to the waterfront property. The fugitive can just run over here and bash the cavalryman's head in case we fail on either of these setups. So you're wounded, can I kill you? No. You're wounded, can I kill you? No. Bow twice. Can I kill you now? Possibly. If I move you here, Conrad, can he kill you? Most likely. Perfect. It's kind of what I was looking for. I guess we'll move the sorceress in and just fairy fire this person repeatedly. And then we'll move the Grand Knight in to go claim some healing. Up here. There's a lot of stuff we can do. And a lot of that stuff is going to involve us starting off with our archer, who can kill this person, and succeeded in doing so. Neat. We'll continue capturing towns because I want to try to force her out of her position, and maybe get it to the point where Zarok can attempt to one-shot Lisar. Oceana, you can retreat back here. I really don't think the thing I was fearing is actually going to happen this fight, but I guess I'll just continue to wait patiently and see what occurs. Considering Flare could just be theoretically one-shot by anyone just waltzing on over. I'm just going to prepare Flare on the outskirts of their territory. Right, doesn't matter how healthy you are, you can still get one shot by this guy, so I'm just going to pull everyone back to defend the Shide, because I don't want our Shide to just drop dead by a freaking duelist who just appeared out of nowhere, by the way. I don't know how she was able to recruit more, because I was under the impression that they recruited almost all their good high-tier units immediately. Delphador will go to the next hut to rest in. We're going to claim this township because Flare can ambush people in there, and thus they might be dumb and try to reclaim it. Now this skirmisher is going to pose a problem. Try to be all tactical and all this about this battle when I know that a lot of this is just a farce anyway. I did not intend to click there, but I guess I did. We're going to put the hero here, because the hero will defend our sorceress, who's just going to sit back and relax, and see if that they try to assault the sorceress. Oh right, while he's in ambush, he doesn't exert a zone of control, so to speak. This duelist is going to pose a humongous problem. However, there's nothing that says we actually have to go near the duelist. In fact, let's just ignore it. Duelist is over here. I'm just going to send all my forces away, and he'll have to go and approach our forces. Not only will he have to approach our forces will in fact be constantly healing while here. It's as if nothing bad has actually occurred. Now, this is a real nice question. What does he value? Heck if I know. I do want to end this battle a little bit faster, but considering we haven't leveled a single person up, we just got experience on a bunch of already experienced units, I want to see if we can pull something out here. Alright, so this duelist is now available. Lightning bolt it. Try not to kill it. Yeah, you kill it anyway. Well, you're gonna get the full level up effect soon, so... who cares? Already mostly healed. I guess there is no secret... Okay, so the secret I was referring to this whole time is if you get to a certain point on the map, there's usually a mine here where an enemy unit should just pop out of and try to attack you. It's technically a duelist who's going to try to assassinate Conrad. However, what I guess happened is that since I'm playing on normal difficulty, the unit in question just isn't there. So me summoning those two mermen or mermaids is just kind of irrelevant. Ooh. I'll claim this for funsies. Now they're weak, we're strong. Send you into the township. Flank our sorcerers. Or flank our healers. With as many people as we can to ensure that no one gets the ability to attack or be attacked. And then we can build up our forces here. Not build up our forces, but just collapse in on them afterwards. You can kill the Shide. I don't want you to. But there's a chance if she succeeds. Ah! So that's her ability. All adjacent friendly units will strike first in melee combat even when defending. I wasn't even aware this existed. Yeah. I guess we can actually just pull our forces a little bit forward. Abco can be attacked, but the thing that's attacking him can't physically kill him. So, we'll see what happens. Alright. Well. I want to kill Lisar, so let's see how lucky we can get. Let's start with the sling. Our Grand Knight can theoretically one-shot Lisar at this point, but that is something we don't want to have happen. Zarok. They attack first, but Zarok can't physically die from this, so I just want one success. There is no one success. I want one success. Okay. That's great. Light beam, please. So Morimumu is a little bit closer to actually successfully leveling up and becoming the Lord of Light that we're going to need. We have enough spaces open where we could probably kill her. I'm not 100% certain on that myself, but we can try. Sorceress. Going ahead. Elvish Fighter. Move in and please. One hit. There we go. And now the true test. Can I get you close to death without actually killing you? Oh, that was a sorceress. My apologies. Ah, well, good enough. I surrender. Don't hurt me, imposter. I said before, I'm not an imposter. Don't know why you wouldn't believe me. I know I'm not an imposter. I believe I'm not an imposter. How could that possibly be the case? But if you yield, I will spare your life. Let me go. Think about the story of the old king. Ask somebody who knew of him. The old king? I've heard about that. But I know it's not true. My mother told me. Your mother has lied to you, child. Now I suggest you reconsider, and either join us or flee as an exile. There will be a great battle soon, and if you are on the wrong side of it, you may not have the opportunity to spare your life a second time. I am not a child, and I do not want to talk about it. You said you would spare me, so be on your way. The northern road should be safe for you. Good day then, princess. Come, men, to the northern road. Little do they know just how many undead have wandered the northern road of late. Surely they are doomed. Lady, do you see the number of white mages that we have? Do you see how close Zalrock is to leveling? Oh no, we are far from doomed. I have been preparing for this battle for a very, very long time.